Hey, good afternoon. Jeremy Bates here, Buffalo Modular Homes, and behind me is a 1730 square foot T-Ranch, 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath, and as a completed home on a full basement, it's going to start right around $225,000. The home behind me has approximately $25,000 worth of additional options and upgrades, and as we tour you through the home, I'll try to point out some of the options and some of the upgrades so you can get a pretty good handle on the cost and some things that you may want in your home. So let's tour through. So you can see the first thing on this home is it has a built-in front porch. Of course, we're gonna build out stairs here so you can access it. We're still under construction, but you'll see some of the plans on our website does have a built-in front porch, which looks pretty nice. You can see also that the home comes with the lineals, which the lineals are the extra wide window trim. And a lot of times people will prefer the lineals over the shutters, but you can actually do both. Another point of reference is in the peak here. You can see that there is some shake siding up in the peak of the stepped back dormer, and what that does, it gives it a little dimension, and it adds some another element of texture and color to the front of the house. I think it looks pretty nice. On the right side here of the home will be a garage in the future, and a lot of times we have conversations with folks who may want to spend a little more on the house itself and defer the garage, and that's a pretty easy project to defer. You can do a garage anytime in the future. We can come back and put that on for you, or you can do that yourself. So there's the side door, which will be into a future garage. For now, it'll just be a side door, and we'll leave that with a set of stairs when we turn this over to the customer. But for now, let's go on through the front door. Front porch, you can see we've got an exterior outlet, we've got a lantern, and we've got a recessed light. And you can see we've got a little bit of cleaning to do here on this house before we turn it over, some pressure washing to do. Oh, I'll also point out that we've got pressure treated deck board, which would be standard. Coming into the home is the foyer. I'll just close this door behind me here. So we've got a foyer here with a built-in and a see-through cutout into the house. So what this does is it creates a nice defined foyer space here. You can see we've got flooring already installed, and we've got some protective cardboard here while we're finishing up construction. This piece here, this area in the foyer, this would be standard, okay? And this would be in the print. If you see it in the print, it's typically standard. A lot of times the print will say OPT as denoting optional. But you've got a recessed light here, which makes the foyer nice and bright. And off of the foyer to the left side is actually a second living room. And we've got some of our construction supplies in here right now, but this will be a family room for this family. We've got a triple window on the end and a double window here. So the print would show a double window at the front of the house as a standard, and this triple window here is optional. We designed this, we added this in for the customer. This is going to be a really nice, bright family room for this family, but alternatively, you could omit these 3 windows and put an entertainment center here, close off this room with this double door, and use this more of maybe as a library or a homeschool room or a TV room, a theater perhaps. And in this space, they've got They've got a one-piece sheet of linoleum that transitions into LVP, okay? So the LVP flooring is going to give you that seamless look. The sheet of linoleum is going to have transition strips between rooms. So in this living room, we've got a space here on this wall for a wall mount TV, and it's all open concept in through the dining room and the kitchen. And the kitchen has this eat up bar top here, and it's got this decorative ceiling with some crown molding on the inset, nice chandelier, and in the kitchen we've got loads of recessed lights, and we've got Formica countertops with solid oak cabinetry. This is the country oak. This is the country oak color from the Penn West factory, and we've got a full white tile backsplash with a galley sink and the coil faucet. Okay, so the galley sink bundle and coil faucet, that would be a small upgrade. This is going to be approximately another $600–700 for this whole setup, and it comes with a number of features here that'll go in that sink area. You've got a double window over the sink, which is very nice, and I'll point out that these windows are double hung, which means the top sash comes down and up as well as the bottom sash, and so that makes cleaning the windows very easy, which obviously we need to do here on these windows. But you'll be able to tilt these windows in and clean the outside of the windows from the inside without using a ladder. That's the functionality of a double hung window. Other than that, a single hung and a double hung are the same construction quality, same quality window. Okay, and the double hung is an upgrade. Single hung would be standard. So in this kitchen we have an upgraded appliance package. We've got electric range, an electric double range, so you can cook a turkey and bake a loaf of bread at the same time, or whatever works for you. I know for my family and me at home, we do a double oven, and I use the top drawer for keeping things warm, and and the bottom oven for cooking as well. So I do find it useful to have a double oven. Of course, we have a micro hood above it, and we have an upgraded fridge with a full fridge on top and a pull-out freezer at the bottom. Okay, and so that's an upgrade. A lot of people like that. Here is a nice upgrade that is a very small amount, but I usually recommend doing it, and that's making this cabinet above the fridge 24 inches deep rather than 12 inches deep. And what I find is that it allows you to actually access the cabinet much more easily than if it were recessed back. So I usually recommend that for people, and seems to be well received. This is the utility room area where, you know, we have the garage will go off of here. You come in from the garage and have a coat closet. You'll have a washer and dryer here. Standard is a rack above it, and you've got a built-in here next to it. And again, this would be standard if it's called out in the print. If it's called out in the print, you'll see it, and that'll be included. If it's not and you want to add it, we certainly can do that. On the floor, we've got this LVP click lock flooring throughout. This is the Ravine oak, which looks great with the country oak kitchen cabinets. I'll take a step back and show you. We have a white 6-panel door here with brushed nickel knobs. Those are standard as well. And going through the dining room, on the one side is bedroom 2 and bedroom 3. Okay, and each have its has their own window A pretty normal size closet for bedroom 2 and 3. This bedroom has a sheet of linoleum rather than carpet, okay? And it looks really nice, but I just make you aware that it does have a transition to the LVP flooring, okay? So this is a sheet of linoleum, and it'll have a transition to the LVP flooring next to it. Much like the carpet comes up and transitions to the LVP flooring as well. This is bathroom 2, which comes with a vanity light, mirror, single sink with a door and drawers, obviously toilet, and there's your bathtub shower combo unit. And the shower head is really nice. Everything standard is, from my perspective, very nice standards. It's also going to come with a vented and a vent light combo in the ceiling there, you can see. And then on the other side of the living room, nook, and kitchen is the master suite. And of course, we've got protective covering down on the floor while we're working. We have a double window at the front of the house. We've got a walk-in closet here with a light. There's the light there. Recessed light. In any walk-in closet, you're going to have a recessed light as a standard. If it's not a walk-in, then a light would be optional. And in the master suite, we have an LVP flooring product which looks like tile. And this is a nice feature. A lot of people like this right now. Normally, this toilet would all be installed at the factory, but because this area of the kitchen is right at the marriage wall, we had to bring this flooring through on site and finish the flooring and the trim, install the toilet here on site. You can see we have a double vanity over here, larger mirror, a couple of recessed lights, one over each sink, and of course we have the Serenity shower, which is optional unless it's included. So some plans actually have the Serenity shower as a standard. In this plan, it's an optional upgrade. So, of course, some plans are package homes, which have a bunch of standards, or sorry, a bunch of options included as a package. And others, you know, the standard would be just a garden tub combo, shower combo. But this Serenity shower is a great upgrade to do if you're interested in doing it. We've got a handheld unit, a wall unit, and a ceiling unit with 2 recessed lights above. We have a large fiberglass pan. You've got a diverter here, and also you've got a niche. So a tile niche, you can put shampoo and soap and these kinds of things. And of course you got a big piece of glass here, so you don't have to worry about a curtain. And it looks great. I think it looks great. I love a Serenity shower myself. Let's go and check out the basement. So we've got a Superior Walls basement, which is a panelized unit. Whoop. We've got a little access point here up into the attic. So there you go there, just a peek up there. So going down into the basement, we have carpet grade stairs going down. You can hear the sump pail running right now. There it is there. So the sump pail is all connected here and keeping the basement dry. You can see the water's running in, and it'll engage and discharge the water outside of the house. But you've got a very, very large 9-foot Superior Walls basement, which in this house seems like it just goes on for days. Of course, all of our basements come standard with one egress window here, and a glass block window there, and another glass block window on the end. So one egress and 2 glass block windows is standard for us. High efficiency forced gas hot air furnace with optional air conditioning. And when you allow us to put the furnace and water tank in the basement, which is most people want us to do, then we'll provide a tankless hot water heater for you at no additional charge as well. This one is A.O. Smith. Of course, we've got a well pump here, and we've got a 200 amp breaker panel here. Okay. And all of our homes come standard with a 200 amp panel. You can see there's loads of additional space for future finishing in the basement or garage or wherever else you'd like to finish. And we have all the standard vertical support columns. You can option in an I-beam down the marriage wall here if you would like. That's usually a couple $1,000s additional, and that'll eliminate about half of these vertical support columns. Okay, so they won't be be eliminated altogether, but you will eliminate about half. So in this house, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You have 8 vertical support columns, so you'd go down to about 3 if we were to do an I-beam here, and that would open it up a little bit as well for you. So that pretty much completes our tour of this home, and you can see that the defining features of this home are that it's open concept in the main area with a defined foyer space and a separate second living room area. Those are the main distinguishing features of this home. The other one is that you've got your master suite on one side and 2 bedrooms and a bath on the other side of the main common space. So those items are the main characteristics, distinguishing characteristics of this home. You know, again, it's right around 1,730 square feet, and 3 bedroom, 2.5 bath with that second living room on a 9-foot basement. So if this is something that is interesting to you, or maybe you have a different plan altogether in mind, we'd love to connect with you, chat about your project and how we can be of service to you. Feel free to reach out to us anytime. Our website link is below, and we look forward to serving you. Have a great day.